My name is Elena. I'm 32 years old, and I want to tell you how I emerged from the darkest period of my life. This is the story of how the two people I trusted most betrayed me, and how I gave them exactly what they deserved. I was married for 8 years. My husband Marcus was the man of my dreams from the day we met, or so I thought. He was handsome, a successful lawyer. I was a manager at a marketing company. Our life seemed perfect. We had a beautiful home, good jobs, and love for each other. Or so I believed. My best friend Vanessa and I had been friends since college. 12 years of friendship. We knew each other's every secret. She was my maid of honor when I got married. She was the first person I introduced Marcus to. The three of us constantly spent time together. Vanessa was single and often came to our house. On weekends, we would eat together, watch movies. I would tell her how happy I was. She would listen and give advice. She was a perfect friend, or so I thought. Everything started to change 6 months ago. Marcus began coming home late from work. "The cases are very busy," he would say. "I have to have meetings with clients in the evening hours." I was understanding. I knew his career was important. It was my duty to support him, wasn't it? That's what a good wife would do. But something had changed. Marcus wasn't talking to me like he used to. When he came home, he would say he was tired and go straight to the shower. When I wanted to watch a movie together, he would say, "I'm too tired." Even on weekends, he had to go to work. Vanessa, on the other hand, had been acting strange lately. She was returning my calls late, declining my meeting invitations with various excuses. "Work is very busy," she would say, or "I need to spend some time with myself." I understood her too. Everyone needs their own space, but I had a feeling inside. Something was wrong. One day I saw Vanessa at a cafe. There was a man with her. They were laughing loudly. I was about to approach when the man turned around. It wasn't Marcus. I was relieved. Maybe I was being paranoid. But one night, everything changed. Marcus had said he would be late again. I was watching a series on Netflix at home. It was close to midnight when the doorbell rang. I was surprised. Who could come at this hour? Maybe Marcus had forgotten his keys. When I opened the door, there was a woman I didn't know standing in front of me, in her 30s, in tears, and holding an envelope in her hand. Her eyes were bright red, her hair was messy. "Are you Elena?" she asked in a trembling voice. "Yes, I'm Elena. Who are you? Are you okay?" "My name is Jessica. I need to talk to you. Please, this is very important." Her voice was desperate. I let her in. We sat in the living room and she handed me the envelope. Her hands were trembling. "You need to see these," she said. "My husband works with your husband at the law firm. Last week I found something on his phone, and then I started investigating. I'm sorry, but you need to know this." When I opened the envelope, dozens of photos spilled out. My heart leaped from its place. My world collapsed at that moment. Marcus was in the photos. But he wasn't alone. Vanessa was with him. My best friend Vanessa, they were kissing. They were holding hands. They were standing in front of a hotel. They were having a romantic dinner at a restaurant. Vanessa had her arm linked with Marcus's, laughing. Marcus was kissing her. They both looked very happy. "No," I whispered. I couldn't breathe. "This can't be. Vanessa is my best friend. We've been friends for 12 years. She knows everything about me. She would never do this to me." Jessica looked at me with a pitying expression. There was understanding in her eyes. "I know what you're feeling." I was shocked too. My husband Tom saw them at a hotel. On the nights Marcus said he had business meetings, he was actually meeting with Vanessa. Tom is helping them. He makes up excuses, pretends there are meetings. This has been going on for 6 months. 6 months. Exactly 6 months, right from when everything started to change. From the day Marcus started coming home late. From the day Vanessa started distancing herself from me. "Why?" I asked. My tears were streaming down my cheeks. "Why are you telling me this?" "Because my husband is helping them too, and I can't stand it anymore," Jessica said angrily. "Tom makes up excuses for Marcus to lie. He organizes their meetings. He tells you there's a business meeting, doesn't he? It's all lies. When I found out, I told Tom, but he doesn't even care. He said friends help each other. Friends. Is helping a man cheat on his wife friendship?" Jessica stood up. "I can't take it anymore. I can't allow my husband to be part of this filth. You should know too. You deserve to know the truth. I'm sorry, Elena. I'm truly sorry." After Jessica left, I looked at the photos for hours. Each one was like a dagger piercing my heart. The way Vanessa looked at Marcus. It wasn't the same way she looked at me. It was different. She was in love. The way Marcus touched her. He had never touched me like that. In one photo, Vanessa was leaning on Marcus's chest, her eyes closed, smiling. She was happy, with my husband, my best friend. I didn't cry. I couldn't cry. The shock had come too deep. How could this be? Vanessa was the person who knew my secrets. When I first fought with Marcus, I cried to her. "Forget him," she had said. "You're too good for him." And now she was sleeping with him. I confided in Marcus when he went home. "How's your marriage?" she would ask. "Are you happy?" And I would tell her everything. How stupid I had been. Then shock gave way to anger. A deep, burning, all-consuming anger. I jumped up and started making my plan. They had made a fool of me. For 6 months. But now the game was over. Marcus came home in the early morning. I heard him open the door at 3 o'clock. I pretended to be asleep. When he lay down next to me, there was a strong perfume smell. It was Vanessa's perfume. Chanel No. 5. I recognized it. She had been using the same perfume for years. I had given her that perfume as a birthday gift. My stomach turned. The man lying next to me, my husband, was lying there covered in my best friend's perfume. He didn't even say "Good night, honey" to me. He just lay down and immediately fell asleep. He didn't care about me at all. When morning came, my plan was ready. While Marcus was getting ready for work, I prepared breakfast for him. I acted normal. I smiled. I chatted. "How was last night?" I asked while putting the eggs on the table. It was very tiring," he said while looking at his newspaper. We had hours of meetings with the client. We finally reached an agreement, though. A lie. Everything was a lie. "Can you come home early today?" I asked in a sweet voice. I invited Vanessa for dinner. The 3 of us haven't spent time together in a long time. I miss her. Marcus hesitated for a moment. His hand trembled slightly as he took a sip of his coffee. Then he recovered and smiled. "Of course, honey, good idea. I'll try to come early. Is 7 o'clock okay?" "Perfect," I said. I was laughing inside. Vanessa will be so happy. After Marcus left for work, I called Vanessa. My second act began. "Elena, how are you?" Her voice was so natural. So sincere. How could she lie so well? "I'm fine, sweetie. I miss you. Come for dinner tonight. Marcus will be there too. Let's spend time together, the 3 of us." There was a silence. Then Vanessa spoke excitedly. "How nice. I really miss you guys. I've been so busy lately, I'm sorry." "No problem," I said. "I'll wait for you at 7. It'll be like old times. Great. I'll bring wine. Your favorite red wine." I hung up the phone. Like old times. How ironic. In old times, she was my best friend. Now she was a traitor who stole my husband. Throughout the day, I detailed my plan. I didn't just want to confront them. No, that wasn't enough. They hadn't just cheated on me. They had made fun of me. They had made a fool of me. They deserved a bigger lesson. In the afternoon, I called Marcus's office. I spoke with the secretary, Lisa. "Hello, Lisa, this is Elena, Marcus's wife." "Oh, Elena, how are you?" "I'm very well, thank you. I had a question for you. Tonight I want to surprise Marcus. I heard he won a big case. I want to have a celebration at our house at 7 o'clock. I want to invite everyone from the office. Let it be a surprise." Lisa was surprised. You could tell from her voice. "Which case?" "Marcus didn't even go to court today. He had meetings at the office all day." "Perfect." He had lied again. "Oh, so he wanted it to be a surprise," I said, laughing. "Anyway, it doesn't matter. Please tell everyone at the office. Can the boss, Mr. Harrison, come too?" "Of course, I'll tell everyone." What a nice surprise. Then I called Vanessa's company. I spoke with her assistant, Melissa. "Hello, Melissa. This is Elena, Vanessa's friend." "Oh, hello, Elena. Vanessa talks about you a lot." I'm sure she did. "I'm organizing a surprise party for Vanessa tonight. I heard she got a promotion. Melissa, can you and a few people from the office come? At 7 o'clock at my house. Wow, Vanessa got a promotion? Great news. Of course we'll come. Should I tell manager Ms. Thompson too?" "Yes, please. The more people, the better." Everything was ready. The trap was set. Now I just had to wait for the mice to arrive. At 6 in the evening, my house was ready. There was food on the table. I had prepared a nice dinner. But the real surprise was in the living room. I had set up a projector on the wall. I had uploaded the photos Jessica gave me to my computer and prepared a detailed slideshow. Every photo, every piece of evidence was nicely organized. Also, that day I had checked Marcus's bank accounts. I had found the expenses made from our joint account. He had spent thousands of dollars buying gifts for Vanessa. When the doorbell rang, it was 10-7. It was Vanessa. She had come with a bottle of wine, dressed nicely, smiling. She was wearing a red dress, Marcus's favorite dress. "Elena, I missed you so much," she said and hugged me tightly. I hugged her back. Inside, I wanted to scream at her how much I hated her, but there was a smile on my face. "I missed you too, my best friend." "You've prepared your house so beautifully," she said, looking around. "Is there something special?" "You'll see in a bit," I said mysteriously. Marcus arrived at exactly 7. When he opened the door, he looked surprised. Cars were parked on the street. "Elena, what are these? Who came?" "Surprise," I said. "We're having a celebration." Marcus and Vanessa looked at each other. That look, it was a look full of fear. They were giving each other messages with their eyes. A moment of panic passed between them. "What celebration?" Marcus asked in a tense voice. "Come inside, you'll see." At 7:30, the doorbell rang again. 5 people from Marcus's office had come. Lisa, his boss Mr. Harrison, and 3 more lawyers. From Vanessa's company, Melissa, manager Ms. Thompson, and 2 co-workers came. The living room was full. Marcus and Vanessa were standing in the corner. They both looked pale. They were looking at each other but not speaking. "Elena, what's going on?" Marcus asked in an anxious voice. Beads of sweat had formed on his forehead. "Sit down, honey," I said in a sweet voice. "I have something to show everyone. I prepared a very special presentation." "Elena, no," Vanessa said. Her voice was trembling. "Please, let's talk. We'll talk later," I said. "Now everyone sit down." I turned off the lights and turned on the projector. The first slide appeared on the wall. Large, clear, colorful letters. There was a deep silence in the room. Then the photos began. First photo. Marcus and Vanessa hand in hand in front of a hotel. Date 4 months ago. Second photo. The 2 of them at a restaurant. Vanessa caressing Marcus's face. Date 3 months ago. Third photo. They were kissing. A passionate kiss. Date 2 months ago. What is this? Marcus shouted, jumping to his feet. His face had turned bright red. "Sit down," I shouted. My voice came out cold and sharp. I had shouted so harshly that Marcus sat back down. "It's not finished yet. Everyone should see." Fourth photo, together in the car. Vanessa in Marcus's lap. Fifth photo, at another hotel. They were entering together. Sixth photo, at the beach. Walking hand in hand, Vanessa started crying. She had covered her face with her hands. Her shoulders were shaking. "Elena, I can explain," she sobbed. "There's nothing to explain," I shouted. My anger had exploded now. "For 6 months, my best friend and my husband have been cheating on me. You both looked me in the face and lied every day. Every day. Every damn day!" The slides continued. But now the photos were finished. Now there were documents. "Here are Marcus's bank accounts," I said. Bank records appeared on the screen. Expenses made from our joint account. Jewelry store, $3,500. He bought Vanessa a necklace. Expensive restaurant, $800. Hotel rooms, total $12,000. Vacations, $8,000. Mr. Harrison was looking in horror. "Marcus, is this true?" Marcus couldn't say anything. His mouth was open, but words weren't coming out. "In total," I said, "he spent $47,000 from our joint account. $47,000. I had money in that account too. My hard-earned money, and he used my money to get himself a mistress." Vanessa's boss, Ms. Thompson, was looking with disgust. "Vanessa, this is shameful." But I wasn't finished yet. "There are also messages," I said. Screenshots of messages appeared on the screen. Messages I got from Vanessa's phone. First message, from Vanessa to Marcus. "Elena told me again today how happy she is with you." Poor fool, she has no idea. Second message, from Marcus to Vanessa. "I know. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. But you're so much better. She's boring, but you're exciting." Third message, Vanessa. "When are you going to leave her? I want us to be together." Fourth message, Marcus. "Soon. But divorce will be very expensive." I need to make a plan first. Maybe I'll make her cheat. Then she won't get anything. Everyone in the room was shocked. Mouths open, eyes wide as saucers. Fifth message, Vanessa. Elena called me again today. She said, "You're my best friend. What would I do without you?" I could barely keep myself from laughing. Sixth message, Marcus. Ha 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 ha. She's really so naive, but this is good for us. She doesn't suspect anything. Now I was in tears. But these were tears of anger. "Have you seen enough?" I shouted. "These are their true faces. They didn't just cheat on me. They disrespected me. They made fun of me. I trusted them, both of them, and they made a fool of me." Marcus walked toward me, hands open, pleading. "Elena, please. We can fix this. I made a mistake. A big mistake. But I love you. I really love you. Don't touch me." I screamed. I raised my hand. "Don't you dare come near me. I have more to tell you." I turned to everyone. Today I met with my divorce lawyer. Her name is Jennifer Morgan, one of the best divorce lawyers. I gave her all the evidence. I'm filing for adultery, and I want back every penny he spent from our joint account. $47,000. What? Marcus's face turned white. "You won't. You can't do this." "I can," I shouted. "And I will." Also, I turned to Mr. Harrison. "I wrote a letter to your boss about Marcus's relationship with a client." Mr. Harrison frowned. "What relationship?" "There's a woman named Jessica. Her husband Tom works at this firm. Tom has been helping Marcus meet with Vanessa. He makes up excuses for him to lie. But that's not all. Marcus and Tom have also misused client information. They leaked information to the opposing side in a case. For money. Ethics violation. Serious ethics violation." Marcus started trembling. No, that's not true. All the evidence is with my lawyer," I continued. "Emails, bank transfers, everything." "Marcus, you could lose your law license." Mr. Harrison stood up. His face was bright red. He was trembling with anger. "Marcus, I want to see you in my office. Tomorrow morning, first thing, at 8. There's a lot I want to hear from you, and I'll be seeing Tom too." Then I turned to Vanessa. She was still crying, sobbing. "As for you," I said in a cold voice, "I've known you for 12 years. You were my best friend. I told you everything. My secrets, my fears, my dreams. When I first fought with Marcus, I cried on your shoulder. You said, 'Forget him. You're too good for him.' And all this time you were sleeping with my husband." Vanessa raised her head. Her makeup had run. "Elena, please, I fell in love. I couldn't control it. I know I did wrong, but—" "Shut your mouth," I shouted. "You fell in love? 6 months ago you said to me, 'Marcus is so lucky he found you.' Do you remember? On my birthday. 'Elena, what great luck to have a woman like you,' you said to Marcus. And that night you slept with him, didn't you? On my birthday! We had a celebration at my house, you and Marcus. Then you left together. 'Vanessa's a bit drunk, let me take her home,' Marcus said. But you went to a hotel. On my birthday!" Vanessa's face went pale. She was wondering how I knew this. "Yes, I know," I said. "I found the hotel records. That night you made reservations for 2 rooms at the same hotel, on the same floor. But in the morning, checkout was only from 1 room. Because the other room wasn't used, Ms. Thompson, Vanessa's boss, stood up. There was disgust on her face. 'Vanessa, this behavior is unacceptable. A relationship with a married man, betraying a friend. It doesn't represent our company's values. We'll meet in my office on Monday. But I'll tell you right now, there's no future for you at this company.'" Vanessa was screaming now. "No, please. I need my job. Elena, please don't do this." "Please?" I shouted. "Did you ask me please for 6 months? Did you ask my permission when you stole my husband? When you made fun of me, did you pity me?" The atmosphere in the room had become heavy. No one was speaking. Everyone was in shock. Mr. Harrison took his jacket. "Marcus, I'm expecting you tomorrow morning. And get a lawyer. You'll need one." He left with the other employees. Ms. Thompson also looked at Vanessa one last time. Shameful. "We'll talk on Monday, but you already know the result." Vanessa's coworkers also looked at her with disgust and left. As Melissa was leaving, she touched me. "Elena, I'm so sorry. If we had known—" "I know," I said. "Thank you." After everyone left, only the 3 of us remained. Marcus and Vanessa were still sitting, in shock, in a destroyed state. Marcus was the first to speak. His voice was very quiet. Elena, I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, I said coldly. Get out of my house. Your lawyer will come tomorrow to collect your things. You will never set foot here again. This house is mine. My lawyer will file the petition in court on Monday. We'll get a restraining order. All joint accounts will be frozen. The car is mine. The house is mine. Everything is mine, because you're an adulterous traitor. Marcus started crying. A 36-year-old man crying like a child. Please, Elena, give me one more chance. I made a mistake. Just one mistake? I laughed bitterly. 6 months, hundreds of lies, thousands of dollars. This isn't a mistake, Marcus. This is a choice. The choice you made every day, and now you'll live with the consequences. Vanessa stood up. She walked toward me. Elena, please, she said. Her voice was desperate. I don't want to lose you. You're my best friend. Please forgive this. I'll never again. I slapped her. The sound of the slap echoed in the room. Vanessa looked at me in shock. Her cheek had turned bright red. Your best friend? I shouted. You've been cheating on me for 6 months. You were making fun of me. You described me as naive, stupid, boring. You stole my husband. You stole my trust. And now you want me to forgive you? But I'm really sorry. Get out, I screamed. Both of you get out, now, or I'm calling the police. Marcus staggered to his feet. He looked at Vanessa. For a moment, they both froze. Then they walked to the door. At the threshold, Marcus turned. Elena, I'm really sorry. I slammed the door in their faces. When I was alone in the house, I finally cried. But these weren't tears of pain. These were tears of anger. And partly tears of relief. Now I knew the truth. Now no one could make a fool of me. I looked at the living room. The projector was still on. The last slide was on the wall. The last messages from Marcus and Vanessa. Elena is so naive. She has no idea. But now I know, I said out loud. And you made a very big mistake. That night I couldn't sleep at all. Until morning I made plans. This was just the beginning. I had to destroy their lives. Just like they destroyed mine. The next day was Saturday. At 9 o'clock, my lawyer Jennifer called. Elena, are you ready? We'll file the petition on Monday. The evidence is very strong. Marcus won't get anything. Yes, I'm ready, I said. But Jennifer, I want one more thing. What is it? Jessica, the woman who gave me the photos, her husband Tom also helped Marcus. Jessica wants to divorce Tom. Can I pay for her legal fees? Jennifer was silent. Then she spoke. Elena, this is a very generous offer, but please, I said. Jessica showed me the truth. I want to support her. Also, Tom's testimony will strengthen our case. Tom can tell how Marcus lied, how they planned. Smart, Jennifer said. Okay, I'll talk to Jessica. In the afternoon, Marcus called. I didn't answer the phone. Then he texted, Elena, please let's talk. We can fix this. I love you. I didn't respond. Instead, I blocked his number. Vanessa also called. 15 times. Then she texted, Elena, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You're my only real friend. What will I do if I lose you? I replied to her. Just one message. We're not friends anymore. Don't contact me again. If I see you, I'll get a restraining order. Monday came. Jennifer filed the petition in court. The divorce case officially began. A restraining order was issued. Joint accounts were frozen. Marcus couldn't enter the house. The same day, Marcus was called from the office. Mr. Harrison had fired him. Ethics violation. Misuse of client information. Tom's statements were very clear. The two of them had sold information to the opposing side in a case together. Marcus Anderson no longer works at our law firm. A statement was published. His employment has been terminated due to ethics violation. But this was just the beginning. Mr. Harrison also reported the situation to the Bar Association. An investigation was initiated. Marcus's law license was suspended. A week later, Jessica called. She was crying, but these were tears of happiness. Elena, I don't know how to thank you. Jennifer is an amazing lawyer. We started divorce proceedings from Tom, and I'm going to testify against Marcus. I'll tell everything. You helped me, Jessica, I said. I should help you too. We're in this together. Vanessa's situation was even worse. When she went to the office on Monday, Ms. Thompson called her to her office. Vanessa, after our meeting with you, we made a decision. Ms. Thompson said in a cold voice. Your behaviors contradict our company's values. A relationship with a married man, betraying a friend, unprofessional behaviors. We're accepting your resignation. But I didn't resign, Vanessa shouted. You are now, Miss Thompson said, extending a paper. Either you resign or we fire you. But if we fire you, we won't give you a reference. The choice is yours. Vanessa resigned, crying. That evening she tried to call me. When she saw she was blocked, she came to my house. I didn't open the door. Elena, she shouted from behind the door. Please, I lost my job. I lost everything. I need to talk to you. Go away, I shouted from inside. Or I'm calling the police. Please, Elena. I'm sorry. I'll do whatever you want. Just talk to me. I called the police. 10 minutes later, the police came and removed Vanessa. She received a warning. She was told not to come again. But the worst was the social circle. What Vanessa and Marcus did had spread everywhere. Our mutual friends called me to support me. Elena, we're so sorry. We can't believe it. How could Vanessa do this? I told them everything. The photos, the messages, everything. Everyone was shocked. Everyone removed Vanessa from their lives. One day, Vanessa called our mutual friend Claire. Please, Claire, talk to Elena. Make her forgive me. I'm alone. No one is talking to me. Claire told her this. Vanessa, you were Elena's best friend. 12 years. And you betrayed her like this. What did you expect? That everyone would applaud you? Don't call me again. And she hung up. Marcus faced similar situations. His friends abandoned him. Even his family started treating him coldly. His mother called me to apologize. Elena, I'm very sorry. I want you to know I didn't raise Marcus like this. When I learned what he did, I was very angry. Please know it's not something that can be forgiven. 3 months later, the court day came, the divorce case. Marcus's lawyer tried to say something in Marcus's favor. My client is sorry. He made a mistake. But an 8-year marriage? Jennifer stood up. Your Honor, this wasn't a mistake. It was a planned betrayal lasting 6 months. We have evidence. Photos, messages, bank records, witness statements. Jessica testified as a witness. She told everything. How Tom helped. How Marcus and Vanessa made plans. How they made a fool of Elena. Marcus's former co-worker also testified. He told about the ethics violation. How client information was misused. The judge listened. Then he gave his decision. Mr. Anderson, what you did is a betrayal not only to your wife, but also to your profession. I rule in favor of Ms. Elena Anderson. The house will remain hers. All the money remaining in joint accounts is hers. In addition, Mr. Anderson, you will pay back the $47,000 you spent as alimony in monthly installments. My decision is final. Marcus buried his head in his hands. He was crying. I, on the other hand, felt relieved. I had won. Truth had won. 6 months later, my life had completely changed. For the better. I had focused on my work and gotten promoted. Now I was a senior manager at my marketing company. My salary had doubled. I had made new friends. Real friends. People who valued me, who cared about me. I joined a gym. I started doing yoga. I made time for myself. I learned to love myself. One day I saw Vanessa at the supermarket. She looked terrible. Her hair was messy. She had gained weight. There were dark circles under her eyes. When she saw me, she stopped. She wanted to say something, but I turned my head and walked away. She was no longer part of my life. A year later, Marcus called me. He must have changed his number because I hadn't blocked it. Elena, can we talk? Please, just a coffee. Out of curiosity, I accepted. We met at a cafe. Marcus looked terrible. He had lost weight. His hair had turned gray. There was deep sadness in his eyes. What do you want, Marcus? I asked coldly. I want to apologize, he said. For everything. I realized how stupid I was. You were everything to me. And I lost you. I lost Vanessa too. I lost my job. My license was suspended. My family is distant from me. I have no friends. I lost everything. You deserved it, I said emotionlessly. I know, he said. He started crying. I know. But Elena, please, give me one more chance. I've changed. I really have changed. While drinking my coffee, I looked at him. I had once loved this man. I had built a future with him. But that man had died. Now there was just a stranger full of regret in front of me. Marcus, I said. You told me the same thing a year ago. You said, give me one more chance. But before that, for 6 months you lied to me every day. You cheated on me. You made fun of me. You stole my money. You stole my trust. I know, but I'm not finished yet, I said. What happened with Vanessa? Marcus bowed his head. We broke up. After 3 months. We were both becoming unhappy. We were constantly fighting. She was blaming me. I lost everything because of Elena, she said. I was blaming her. You insisted, I said. In the end, we couldn't take it. We broke up. I smiled. Inside. So your love wasn't that strong? It wasn't love, Marcus said. It was excitement. The excitement of a forbidden relationship. But when you left, I understood what real love was. You were real love, Elena, and I lost you. I stood up. Marcus, I don't feel sorry for you. You made your own choices. You're living with the consequences. I, on the other hand, am happy now. Happier than with you. Happier without Vanessa. I have a new life. I have new friends, and maybe soon I'll have a new boyfriend. Pain appeared on Marcus's face. Did you find someone? Not yet, I said. But I'm ready to find someone. Because I've learned to value myself now, and no one will ever treat me the way you and Vanessa did again. Because I'm strong now. I'm not stupid anymore. I took my bag. Goodbye, Marcus. We won't see each other again. As I left the cafe, I didn't look back. That chapter was closed. Now 2 years have passed. My life is wonderful. I got promoted. Now I'm the vice president of the company. I have a nice car. I have a big house. I travel. I invest in myself. And yes, I found someone. His name is David, a doctor. Polite, kind, honest. He respects me. He cares about me. We've been together for 6 months and I'm very happy. On our first date, David asked, "Why did you get divorced?" My husband cheated on me, I said. With my best friend. I'm so sorry, he said. But their loss. Your gain. And he was right. They lost. I won. Marcus is still struggling. He works as an assistant at a small company. His law license wasn't returned. It probably never will be. He lives alone in a small apartment. His family has limited contact with him. Vanessa moved to another city. She works at a small job there. Her social media accounts are private. She has no friends. Her reputation is destroyed, and me, I'm free. I'm happy. I'm strong. Sometimes I wonder what Marcus and Vanessa feel now. Are they sorry? Do they wish they could turn back time? Was it worth it? But then I remind myself, this isn't my problem. They made their own choices. I made mine. I chose to take revenge. I chose justice. And in the end, I chose happiness. This story isn't just a revenge story. This is an empowerment story. Sometimes in life, we get hit by the people closest to us. People we trust betray us. People we love cheat on us. But remember, you are stronger. You are more valuable. And you can get the justice you deserve. Marcus and Vanessa made a fool of me. They said she has no idea. But now who won? Who's happy? Who's strong? The answer, me. And if you're in a similar situation, remember, you don't have to stay silent. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to back down, stand up, learn the truth, get justice. And finally, build a new life for yourself, because you're worth it. I'm Elena, and this is my revenge story and my victory story.